So I say
Okay.
insert. Under insert, you have an option called as a pivot table. Okay. I select table or a range. Right now, what I have selected is a range. Okay. If this has to be converted into table, what do? You go to insert and you say table first, or you can simply press Control T. Okay. Now this is a table. You can say table 1 or any name you like. Fine. So this table is called as table 1. If you want to convert back into range, you can say convert range. Okay, so this is how you change a range from a table and a table from a range. Now, what
Yes.
I'll say is table. Okay, so by default, it has given me table 2 name. It's okay. I say insert pivot table. Okay, now instead of range, what I'm getting the name as table 2. Okay, now you can select the table from your database, or you can use an external source. Now the external source could be any of the connections in your system. Okay, we do not have any of the connections, so I'm not selecting this. We are selecting the data which is present with us. Choose where you want to put the pivot table report. So either in a new worksheet or in an existing. If you say existing, then you'll have to go and select the area. But I choose to have it in a new worksheet. So say new worksheet. Choose whether you want to analyze the multiple tables. This feature is not present in your 10. This is with 16 or 13 where you can analyze or create reports out of multiple tables. Right now we are only creating tables from report only from one table. Then I say okay. This is how you get a new sheet which can be used to make a pivot table. So I can say pivot table over here. Fine. Now, once this is done, now I want to create a report. Okay. So I say I want a report of which are the countries, who are the managers. So I choose to put my country in the rows and managers in the columns, or both I can put in the same column. This depends upon how you want to present your report. Okay. So managers in rows or country in columns. And in the values, I require sales. So any numerical value will go in values. Okay. Now, if you want to name this, what does this rows means? The rows has managers. So you can change this label to manager so that you understand what you are dealing with. Okay. So these are the names of managers. And what are these? These are the names of country. In the database, there is only one country, that is you can see Australia written over there. Okay. And these are their sum of sales. Okay. Sum of sales means the total sales which Alex Nash has done in the country Australia. So it gives you the aggregate value. If you see the database and if you try to search Alex Nash, who is my manager? Alex Nash. Okay. Alex Nash. Okay. And his sales. So this is the sales for the country. So if you see, this is the sales for Alex Nash. So a lot of data. Okay. We haven't if you see the sum of this, you will come to know. Let us see if I can see the sum of this. Okay. What I can do is on the task manager, where is, yeah, sum is on. Let me check. Okay. We will check what is the sum we are getting. So you just say, I should have used the shortcut key anyways. Okay. So it is 66 3091. What does our pivot table says? See, 663091. So if you would have used a normal filter, then you would have filtered it as Alex Nash, Australia. Then probably you would have used a sum formula to generate the sum. Okay. So with pivot, it is very easy. You get for all the sales manager for a particular country without putting any formula, you got this figure. Okay.
Yes,
Now, if I want to
yes, good.
understand what is the count, that is how many times these managers have made their sales. Okay, this is the total sales, but I want to understand the count of the sales. So how do I do? What I do is I move the sales again over here, right? And instead of sum of sales, I go to value field settings and I say count. So I get the total count of sales. Total count of sales. So 1695 times he has made the sales in the country Australia. Similarly, if I want to understand what was his maximum sales, okay, so again what I'll do is I'll move the sales again to the values. Not getting moved to 1 minute. Huh? There's some mouse problem. Yeah. So now this sum can be changed into max. Okay. So this is the maximum sales he has made. This is the total count of the sales. And this is the total sum of the sales. There is always a question from students what to put in rows and what to put in columns. Okay. There are no such rules. It depends upon how you want to present your data. Okay. Something you feel that it will look good in columns, you put it in columns. Something you feel that it should be in rows, it should be in rows. That is your choice. Suppose if I want these countries also to be here, my data would have looked like this. It is the way you want to present your data, right? So कहीं भी रखो, तुमको जैसे present करना हो वैसे आप present करो. Now, on one particular criteria, I want to filter this report. Okay. Supposing I want to make this report for a particular state. Okay. So what I do is I drag the state under the filters column and I say filter for SA. Now, all these are the states of Australia. Right? Okay. Suppose I don't want to see all these managers, but only few managers, or all the managers whose name begin with A or J, something like that. So what you can say, filter, label filter begins with or ends with, something like that. So all those managers whose name begin with A, and I can say asterisk. So anything after A. So all these managers, there are only two managers whose name begin with A who have made their sales in Australia. And if I want to say particular state, suppose QLD, I don't know whether these people have sent in. Yeah, in the state QLD, Amber had made sales. Okay. So this is how you can analyze the data using the pivot table. Okay. What I was saying, suppose I want to know how many states are there in total number. Okay, I want to know how many states are there or how many categories we deal in. Okay, so what you do? Category is a textual figure. So what you will do, you will move this category to values. Yeah. So count of category you get. Count of category. So let us see how many categories we have. Total count of category to where this person has sold is this much. But if I don't want to see as per sale, I would just want to see the count of category. What we will do is we'll move all these sum of sales first. So you get the count of category. Even the manager I will remove. just say count of category. Okay, the total count of category, that is number of times the category occurring over here is this much. If you want to see just the category, you can just see like this. Okay, so this is the number of category. But if you say sales, then it gives you the count of category of number of times it is occurring. See, this is the number of times it is occurring.